people. We appear to be online, I would say. Welcome in. Hi, online people. I don't know if I can see you now that you're here. Hello. Oh, Rebecca, Retta, Bob, and Gail. Oh, hello. And Mike. Mike's with Gail. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Good evening. Welcome in, you guys. How's it going? That's awesome. Good to hear. Okay, so a few announcements. I'm just going to look at my board, not turn it around. Oh, first thing, we have exciting news tonight.
There's a raffle.
That's also exciting. So we have today our completed concert poster by Mame. Everybody give Mame a round of applause. So this is our concert. We're going to add some ugly lettering to it that says something about what dates the concerts are on. But Mame did a really beautiful job with it. Where are you, Mame? Yeah. Well, thank you, Mame. Yeah, so this is our concert poster. Very exciting. Glad to see it. Here you go, online people. Next thing, we had our first arrangement workshop yesterday afternoon. I haven't added it to the website yet. It will be on the YouTube page probably tomorrow morning, depending on how long it takes me to upload things. But that was about getting started on arranging. We have some more coming up, so be sure to sign up with that link in the previous email if you are interested in arranging and want to learn more about that. I also, in my email from yesterday, sent you if you are in a small group, a form for you to fill out if you would like me to do a clinic with you after our normal rehearsal time, so that our celebration night performance is a little less scary for you. So look into that if that's something you are interested in. I'd also love to, small group leaders, could I see a show of hands of who is actually practicing in here before rehearsals normally? Mike is. You guys are. Okay. So are you guys? Okay. Okay. I just wanted to know how many people have been practicing in the classrooms and stuff. Thank you. Okay. Last thing, we have a couple of announcements from Amy. So Amy, come on up here and tell us about your stuff. Scary Amy announcements.
You know me, I'm very microphone shy, so. Two things. One, we've been talking about a Christmas concert, and would December 17th be a disastrous date for anybody?
Is that a Monday?
It's a Tuesday. We're sticking with our Tuesday concert thing. So, okay, seeing none, hearing none in terms of objections. December 17th at the Elks Club, which is at I-25 in Spear, roughly. Invite your friends and family. It will be free, open to the public. We're going to advertise it to the Elks. And I think what we'll do is it'll be whatever Christmas songs we decide to do. I think we should also make it our first talent show. So if you're working on pieces, if you want another shot at playing your small group stuff, if there's something that you would love to play for a friendly public audience, then bring it. So we can do, Christmas and other stuff. Yes, Cindy?
What time were you thinking of?
Well, what time would be good? Should we say 7?
Is it a Saturday?
Is it
Tuesday?
It's a Tuesday.
How about
Tuesday.
6?
How about 6? Can we do 6? Well, I mean, I think that's hard for people who are working.
Yeah.
And some people still do work in this world. And if people are bringing grandkids or kids, they have to pick them up from daycare. And I would say come at 6 because the bar opens at 5:30. So come at 6 and get your liquid courage going, and then at 7 you won't care anymore. So okay, so that's the first one, December 17th at 7. If my daughter's in town, that will be her 24th birthday, so we can celebrate that too. The other thing is, in the email that I sent out last week that had the string information and something else, there was a sign-up genius so people could bring snacks for the group. So far we've had 0 sign-ups. So today, you all get treated to apples from my apple tree. So very exciting. So at the break, there's a bag full of apples, and because it did not come from King Soopers or Safeway, or even Whole Foods, they look like apples from somebody's backyard apple tree. So there's a paring knife if you want to get the little, I avoided the ones with the wormholes, but there are some with little blemishes, so you can cut them off. There's a slicer. But, if somebody else wants to be creative and bring something, I was going to pick up apple cider, and I was looking at all these apples that were sitting on my counter. I'm like, oh, I got a better idea. So let's, I think everybody's enjoying the breaks. Are you guys enjoying the breaks, or would you rather get out of here 10 minutes earlier? No breaks are good? Okay, so if you want to share, I know Pele loves to cook. So, they're bake. So, Pele, if you want to bake for this crowd, you do love to bake.
Yeah,
But not for these guys? All right, not for these knuckleheads apparently. Paley's not baking for us. I take that back. So please sign up, and I think that's it.
Amy,
Yes,
did you
Maine.
notice I put ornaments on the trees for you?
I did, thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, thanks everybody.
Okay, yeah, awesome. And so, and adding on to stuff about tonight, just as a reminder from my email, there's a memorial service in here tomorrow morning, so make sure that you are extra careful about picking up all of your stuff when you are done here, because we want to leave it nice for the people who are in here tomorrow.
We took a picture, so before you get all excited about moving stuff back.
Yeah, we have to put stuff back exactly where it went to, so don't worry as much as you normally do about getting stuff back quickly, because we need to put stuff back where it came from. So yeah, once we're done with rehearsal. I'll remind you at the end. I guess other thing I wanted to add to the Christmas thing as well, just as a reminder, that is separate from June's Christmas pod, the professional thing, which I don't know, it's a separate thing, right? So just in case people are still confused about that, we will send out an email with some more in-depth details soon. On our regular email timeline. And also thank you for your patience this week with me not having the string workshop this week, again, because of the situation with all the stuff in here. We didn't have access to the tables and stuff, and I didn't want to do a string changing workshop without somewhere to put our stuff. So we will do that next week at 6:15 during the normal new members group time. New members, we will be back to our regular rehearsal the following week on October 21st.
I got to do one.
That's awesome. Yeah, Christy got to change Josiah's strings, so that's cool. We had some string changing happening in here.
Without a table.
Yeah, I know. Crazy.
Josiah is a true shredder. 2 of those strings were shredded.
Yeah. He's playing real crazy. So with this, tonight, our rehearsal, I am planning to do some real in-depth work. So we're going to do a lot of listening today, because there are a few songs that we don't have dynamics for, and we are going to write them in tonight. So that's going to be real exciting. It's going to be a lot of writing. So if you don't already have a pencil, raffle. Yeah, I forgot about the raffle. So tonight's raffle prize. Sorry, distracted. Yeah, everybody have your raffle ticket? All right, well, I will continue giving my spiel about stuff while we are doing this. So keep your hand raised if you need a raffle ticket still. And so tonight, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of writing in dynamics, so be prepared with your pencil, because we are going to need that for pretty much all of our songs, except for the first one. I threw a warm-up song in there. So that is our plan for tonight. It's really important that you're paying attention, because I don't want to have to go over these things 500 times.
Somebody got murdered.
Yeah, we're losing people. Okay, looks like we're good with the raffle prize. So tonight's raffle prize is a beautiful Rocky Mountain Ukulele Orchestra tote bag. Ooh! You can use it to carry around all of your ukulele paraphernalia, and it's going to be awesome. So who's our drawer today? Sarah's going to draw a raffle ticket. Hooray!
And tonight's winner is 513.
513. Who's 513? Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Hooray. Yeah, round of applause. Congratulations on your new tote bag. Okay, so we're going to start tonight, as you're picking up your tote bag, with Into the Unknown, Derek's beautiful song. This one we don't have a ton to do with dynamics, but I am going to do a little exercise with you after we've played it once. So let's get ready to play it. And as with last week, we're going to be mostly avoiding me counting out loud, so be paying attention to my left hand for measure numbers. Okay? So we're on Into the Unknown. Sorry you guys can't see my... A little better? A little more?
There we go.
Now most people can see. Hooray. Okay, so Into the Unknown. This one's in 3. Here we go. Nice and slow at the beginning. Measure 6, we go faster. So, 1, ready, go. 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. 15. 35. 'Pause this right before we were going to repeat back to measure 6. So that was great. That was awesome. Nice playing. Nice little getting us into the swing of things tonight. I do have a request. I forgot to mention this. If everyone in the room could raise your stand like 2 inches, that would be awesome. I want you to be able to, I want to be able to see your smiling faces, but when you're looking down like this, right, you can't see me. You're going to find it much, much, much easier to see what I've got going on if you're not like staring down at your lap the whole time, right?
I can't see through my bifocals.
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah, if you've got bifocals problems, then you'll try. Then do it again. But you kind of want to have it, unless you have bifocal problems, of course. You kind of want to have it in a way that you can kind of just glance up and glance down instead of having to like lift your head to see me. I think that might help a little bit with all of us staying together a little better. But okay, so now we're gonna do something with our song here, and it's gonna be not how we play it in the concert. This is gonna be different from how what's written on the page. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna start back at measure 6, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna start really, really quiet, and then throughout measure 6, we're gonna crescendo to really, really loud. And then in measure 7, we're gonna quiet back down. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna go like 6 gets louder, 7 gets quieter, 8 gets louder, 9 gets quieter, right? Alternating measures of getting louder and softer, right? And I just want to try this together, see if we can all feel this together. And I want you to be really, really, really exaggerated. When you're at the beginning of a quiet measure, or at the beginning of a quiet measure that's starting quiet, I almost don't want to hear you. When you're at the end of it and you've gotten really, really loud, I want it to be the loudest you've ever played. Okay? So just do your best with feeling like we're getting louder in 6, quieter in 7, louder in 8, quieter in 9. Okay? So we're starting at measure 6. 1, ready, go. 6, 7, 2, getting quieter, 8, getting louder, 9, getting quieter, 10, getting louder, 11, getting quieter, 12, getting louder, 13, getting quieter, 14, getting louder, 15, getting quieter, 16, getting louder, 17, getting quieter, 18, getting louder, 19, getting quieter, 20, getting louder. 21, getting quieter. 2, getting louder. 23, getting quieter. 24, getting louder. 25, getting quieter. Okay, that was awesome. That sounded beautiful. I could really feel you getting into the swing of this as we went, right? It is pretty hard. I know some of your parts don't make that very easy, but that's okay.
I'm not terribly convinced of that.
Yeah. This is definitely easier on like a more continuous instrument than something where we just kind of strum and send it, right? But my point in bringing this up and why we are doing this little exercise is because in a lot of our future songs, this is going to be the kind of feeling we want. Like in Over the River and Through the Woods, throughout the song, we're going to be having this feeling of like, over the river and through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. Right, it's going to be getting louder and softer throughout the song. And so this is sort of the feeling that I want you guys to be getting comfortable with. Okay, so we will move on from Into the Unknown over to Over the River and Through the Woods. And so we're going to go through and we're going to write some things in. Oh no!
Her stand was too high.
Top heavy. So there are a few things I would like you to write in on Over the River and Through the Woods. So get your pencils out. Starting at the beginning, everyone is going to be forte. Everybody is going to be loud at the beginning. For the first 4 measures, you are going to be loud in Over the River and Through the Woods. Starting in measure 5, we're going to be doing this breathing thing we just practiced, this thing we just did. So measure 5 is going to start quiet and get louder. Measure 6 is going to start loud and get quieter. So starting in measure 5, you're going to be breathing between like quiet, piano, to like regular dynamic, to like mezzo forte. Right? So measure 5 will be piano, crescendo. Measure 6 will be mezzo forte, decrescendo. Right? We're going to be breathing up and down, but in a kind of quiet tempo. We're never going to reach super, super loud. We're always going to be staying in relatively quiet. This is going to be true for all of the measures between measure 5 and measure 40. From measures 5 through 40, we are going to be doing this breathing thing we just practiced together. At measure 41, I want you to draw in a big crescendo, getting louder. That's the one that starts, the alligator starts, it's eating to the right? It's getting louder. Through measures 41 and 42, we're going to get louder, 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 all the way to mezzo forte. Does that make sense? Yes.
Just those 2 measures?
So
Yeah.
is this a practice thing, or is this like?
This is for real.
Because last time you told the Logis to play mezzo piano for the entire piece.
Yeah, you guys, so yes and no. Logis are unfortunately the least important people in this song, so I want you to, sorry. It's not that you're not important, but
From piano to mezzo piano?
yes, so I want you to sort of simultaneously do this thing I just told you to do, but be quieter than these guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not forte.
Yeah, not forte, mezzo forte. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so I will go over everything I just did one more time. Please avoid chit chat so that we all can hear. Yeah.
Is this what we're gonna do in the concert?
Yes, this is for real for the concert for Over the River and Through the Woods. Okay.
And did you take a look at the words to see which words have more weight?
A little bit, yes, but since we don't have words, we don't necessarily have to be, Yeah. So, to repeat everything I just said, the beginning, first 4 measures are all forte. Measure 5, we start breathing, but we're quiet. We're staying mostly quiet. We're breathing from piano to mezzo forte, and we're doing this in alternating measures all the way to measure 40. Measure 41, there's a crescendo, and we're crescendoing to mezzo forte in measure 43.
So on measure 6, we're doing what?
Measure 6, you are doing that breathing thing. So measure 5, we start breathing. Measure 6, we continue moving.
So the even ones are loud to soft.
Yes, so the odd ones go from soft to loud. The even ones go from loud to soft.
That's very helpful.
Yeah. Alternating measures get louder and then softer. Thank you.
Starting with 5 with a crescendo.
Yes, so yeah, measure 5 is,
Crescendos are on odd.
yeah, crescendos are odd, decrescendos are even. Crescendos go from soft to loud, decrescendo, or evens go from loud to soft.
What happens after 42?
We're about to do that. So, starting at measure 43, we are starting back with the breathing feeling, but it's louder this time. You're breathing from sort of mezzo forte to forte, okay? So this time, it's kind of the opposite. No, it's not the opposite. The odd numbers are still crescendos. The evenings are decrescendos. Odd numbers get soft to loud. Even numbers get loud to soft.
So
Do the low
those
G's get to partake in
we're
that?
just basically still mezzo piano piano.
Yeah. Low G's, you're following this advice, but you're not being so loud that you're drowning out the melody.
So we're doing the same thing, just not as loud as them.
Yes, yeah, that is true.
Starting at 45.
Starting at 43.
43 with crescendo.
Yes, starting 43 with a crescendo, 44 is getting softer. And then this continues on all the way through 76. Measure 77, you're writing in a big crescendo all the way to forte. Measure 77 and 78, they crescendo to forte. 79, we're going to be doing something different. So we're doing our breathing, but with a slightly louder dynamic range from measures 43 through 76. 77 and 78, you are crescendoing and getting louder to forte. Measure 79, we're going to start breathing again, but it's going to be from forte to fortissimo. It's going to be loud to super loud, okay? So starting in 79, odd numbers are soft to loud, even numbers are loud to soft, except by soft, I mean loud. And by loud, I mean so loud. Right? Our dynamic range is as loud as we can get it, from like softer loud to louder loud, right? That's starting in measure 79. We're doing the breathing there. Starting in measure 95, this is the most important part of the song. Measure 95, you are going to decrescendo. You are going to get quieter through 95 and 96, all the way to pianissimo, all the way to double P, as quiet as you can get. And then, starting in measure 97, you're going to crescendo to the end. You're going to get louder to the end, from as quiet as possible to as loud as possible. From 97 to the last note of the song.
Just getting louder.
Yes, just getting louder and louder and louder. So I will go over everything again, very, very quickly. So at the very beginning, measure 1, first 4 measures of the song, all of them are loud. Starting in measure 5, you are breathing in a quiet dynamic range from piano to mezzo forte. Odd numbers ones get louder, even numbered measures get softer, but they're going from soft to regular, right? Starting in measure 41, you crescendo all the way to measure 43. Measure 43, we're breathing again. It's going to be from mezzo forte-ish to forte, mezzo piano to forte, right? 43, odd numbers get louder, even numbers get softer, in the middle dynamic range. Starting in measure 77, we crescendo through 77 and 78 to forte. Starting in 79, odd numbers get louder, even numbers get softer, and you are crescendoing from forte to fortissimo and then back down. You're in the loudest dynamic range. Measure 95, you decrescendo. You get quieter to measure 97 all the way to the quietest you can play. 97 to the end, crescendo to the end until you are as loud as possible.
This is dynamic.
This is dynamic. It's I'm purposely making it difficult because I know you can do it.
And the low G's then crescendo to MP.
Yes, yeah, sure. That's awesome. You don't have, again, you guys can, you're following the dynamic contour, right? You're getting louder when we get louder, softer when we get softer. You're just doing it less than they are. Because you want to be quieter than them the whole time because you guys are the harmony part. So we're going to try this now. I will be dictating these things to you with my mouth as we go. You're going to do fine. It's going to be amazing. I can't do that and measure numbers at the same time, so watch my left hand for measure numbers, okay? So we're starting loud at the beginning of Over the River and Through the Woods. We're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our speed, okay? Starting loud at the beginning. Ready, go. Measure 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're quiet and breathing. 6, getting quieter. 7, getting louder. 8, getting quieter. 9, getting louder. 10, getting quieter. 11, getting louder. 12, getting quieter. 13, getting louder. 14, getting quieter. 15, getting louder. 16, getting quieter. 17, getting louder. 18, getting quieter. 19, getting louder. 20, 21, 22, 23, getting louder. 24, getting quieter. 25, getting louder. 26, getting quieter. 27, getting louder. 28, getting quieter. 29, getting louder. 30, getting quieter. 31, getting louder. 32, getting quieter. 33, getting louder. 34, getting quieter. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, getting louder. 40, getting quieter. 41, you've got a crescendo. 42, you're still crescendoing. 43, getting louder. 44, getting softer. 45, getting louder. 46, getting softer. 47, getting louder. 48, getting softer. 49, getting louder. 50, getting softer. 51, getting louder. 52, getting softer. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, you're getting louder. 60, you're getting softer. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, getting louder. 72, getting softer. 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, you're crescendoing to forte. 78, 79, 80, getting softer. 81, getting louder. 82, getting softer. 83, getting louder. 84, getting softer. 85, getting louder. 86, getting softer. 87, getting louder. 88, getting softer. 89, getting louder. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, you're getting softer, softer, softer. 96, 97, you're quiet. 98, you're louder. 98, 100. That was awesome. That was really, really cool. That was a real mouthful for me, but it sounded really, 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 really cool. I really liked that, and we are going to do that. So I'm really excited that we can do something like that. It's a lot to think about at the same time, right? Because now you're playing this like crazy hard song that it's all these crazy fingerings, but also now I have to really think about how hard am I hitting my strings, right, with my right hand, because that's what controls how loud and soft we're playing. But you're sounding really, really cool. It's an awesome effect, right? It's all one thing, and it's great that we can all act as one cohesive unit, even though we're 70 strong or however many people we have right now. So that was great. Let's do. Oh wait, I don't know if we have time to do it again. So why don't we do just the last section again? Just solidify that in our brains again. So we're going to start in measure, blip, 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 wherever the key changes. Measure 79, we're starting. So we're starting at the section that we are breathing from loud to loudest, right? And back again, right? Our dynamic contrast looks like this, right? So starting in 79, you're getting louder, 80, you're getting softer. I'm going to say less stuff aloud to you so that you can hear the effect of this in the room. Okay? 79. Yep. Ready, go. 79. 80. 81. 2. 83. 84. 85. 88. 89, you're getting louder. 90, you're getting softer. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 95, you're getting softer still. 6 is softer still. 97. That was great. It's harder when I'm not telling you exactly what to do, but you're doing great with it. That's okay. I can hear what's happening, and as we practice this more, that's going to make a lot more sense. I'm really excited for how this is going to sound. Looking forward to playing it again next week, and we will go over all this and how to do it a little more. So next song is the Olympic Medley, so let's pull that one out. I haven't checked the chat in a while. Hello, chat people. Oh, the thing about December 16th, we'll send an email about that, so don't worry too much about that, Rebecca.
How many at once?
7 right now.
No matter what we do, no matter how many people are here, how many people online, we always end up with 58.
That's crazy.
It's been like 4 weeks now.
We just love the number 58. Okay, so we're playing the Olympic medley. This is one. So this is one for now. We're just, I might give you another thing to do with the dynamics in a bit, but for now we're just going to follow what's written, okay? So be paying extra special attention to the dynamics as we go through. Otherwise, we're gonna play this thing like we know how to play it, okay? So it's 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 3, 2, 6, sorry. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna keep us going. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going. 30, 2, 3, 4, 31, 2, 3, 4, 32, 2, 3, 4, 33, 2, 3, 4, 34, 2, 3, 4, 35, 6, 7. 60. 64, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 72, 2, 3, 4, 73, 2, 3, 4, 74, 2, 3, 4, 75, 76, 77, 78, keep pushing through, 79, 80, 82, 83, 84, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 6, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 103, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 105, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 136, 137, everyone, 145, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3. That was awesome! I'm glad. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yes.
Low Gs are mostly pianists, well, they're pianists throughout that whole 27 to,
Yes.
okay, we're just real quiet.
Yeah. Stay real quiet. Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll drive everybody crazy.
It's true.
Everybody
Yeah.
other than
So you sounded good. We're not going to worry too much about it tonight because I just don't want to spend time on it tonight. Next week we will worry more about those transitions, right? Because by far the scariest part of that tonight was when we transitioned into the fast part, right? We did not execute that very well, but we will next week, and we're going to talk more about what I'm doing up here to help you with that next week. Yes.
Are we gonna be doing it faster than that? I've been practicing it faster, so.
Yeah, ideally yes, but I don't think we are. I think we're probably going to stick with that tempo. Yes.
So I know on your transition, you're gonna give us the count, but right now, the computer's in the way, so we can't see your name.
That's tough. Okay, we'll fix that next week.
So I'm not sure what the answer to that is during
Yeah.
rehearsal right now.
We'll figure out a solution.
One other, between 148 and 49, are you gonna give us a big downbeat for 49?
Yeah, 148 and 49, you'll just see 148, 149. Yeah. Just, I'm not going to conduct the measures through. You're just going to see cues.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so that was great. I do want to do one thing, though. I want to hear baritones. You're going to get to play for us. I want to hear 106. And the thing that I want you to do with this is going to be a second kind of dynamic contrast that's sort of a breathing kind of feeling, right? And the way that this is going to work is when you are playing lower notes in your register, you're going to play quiet, When you're playing higher notes, you're going to play loud, right? So when at 106, you sound like ba da da da, right? Ba da 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 da, right? So it's going to contour with the music, right? It's going to crescendo when you are going up, when your notes are going up, right? And you're going to decrescendo when they're going down.
I've always heard that you crescendo to the beginning of the measure and then go down.
Yeah, we're doing a different thing. Yeah. Yeah. So we're following the music, right? This isn't going to follow the measures at all. It's going to follow the notes, right? Ba da da da. Da 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 da. Right? So I want to just hear that from 106 with the baritones, okay? So 106. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, rest. Very good. 16, 17, 18. Very good. So are we hearing what's going on here, right? We're getting louder as the notes go louder or go higher, and we're getting quieter when they go lower. That is what we are going to do with Carol of the Bells and the middle section of Carol of the Bells, the Bach section, right? So it's going to contour with Bach, right? Bo do 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 do. Right? It's going to get louder when we go up in notes. It's going to get quieter when we go down. But first we have a break. So you have 10 minutes to go eat some apples. We will be back more like 8 minutes. Come back at like 7:52, 7:53. Okay. Thank you. Broadly speaking.
Called Love Bubble. Worst case scenario.
All right, we're bringing it back. Let's do it. If anybody wants an apple, feel free to take one home. We've got lots more in the bag. So if you loved the apples, then grab one on your way out or grab a couple. They were very good. They were very tart, which is good. They would make a good apple cider if you wanted to make them. Okay, so we're playing Carol of the Bells next, so go ahead and pull that out. This is one, there are already dynamics marked in during the Carol of the Bells parts, so the thing we're most going to worry about is the central part, the Bach part. Right? I would ask you to mostly follow the dynamics of what's going on in Carol of the Bells. There are a couple things that we're going to talk about, but we'll talk about them in a little bit. First thing we're going to do is turn to measure 46, the hard part of the song. So this is another one where, unfortunately, low Gs, you get to ignore my advice for the rest of the night. You guys, low Gs, for your chords, stay at a sort of calm mezzo forte, something you are supporting us, right? So stay at a calm, regular dynamic.
Are we supposed to like be making it like ring like a bell?
Yeah, you're plucking and you're like a bell. Yeah, but you're a nice, calm, steady kind of situation. You guys get to do the fun thing that the baritones just did with Olympic Medley, right? When the notes are going up on your page, when it looks like a mountain, right? You are getting louder. When they're going down, you're getting softer, right? So, for example, measure 46, right? The notes are broadly speaking getting louder, going up, so you're getting louder. Same thing in 47. They're broadly speaking getting louder, going up, right? But then the peak, right, is sort of between 47 and 48, right? And so these are going to go back down. Oh, Mike, you're looking at me. You can also do what they're doing. Right? But so baritones and high Gs, right? At the end of 47, you've reached the peak of this, so you can start heading back down. But then partway through 48, you're heading back up, so you're getting louder again. But then there's another peak in the middle of 49, so you're heading back down, right? The valley is between 50 and 51, then you start heading back up again, right? You see what I'm thinking about? Right? My middle school band teacher would have asked you if you were smelling what I'm stepping in. That's a more vulgar way of putting that, right? But okay, so that's what we're gonna practice doing this. I'm not really going to dictate this to you, right? I can't really. That's way too much for me to say to you. Is like get louder, get softer when it's happening, right? So I want you to really be feeling, right? When I'm going up in notes, I'm getting louder. When I'm going down in notes, I'm getting softer. And this is going to be throughout 46 through wherever the Bach thing ends, right? It's going to be throughout all the way to 107. So we're going to be following this advice through all of that. Okay, so let's practice it. Let's try and see if we can do it. 46. We're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is slower than the MP3 goes. I want you to stay with me and not go the tempo you think you should be going. Okay, 46. We're going nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 46. 7. 8. 9. 50. 54, 55, 56, 7, 8. Very good. You guys are doing amazing. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, sorry, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, very good, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 2, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 88, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 90. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, don't rush, 8, 9, 100, 101, 2, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107. That was beautiful. We're gonna pause. So, did we all understand what was happening there? I was doing my best to follow along with the dynamics with my left hand. I won't be able to do that in the concert, right? But I could hear you guys doing your best with that dynamic contrast, and it sounded really, really cool, right? Especially when we are all sort of all doing it at once, it creates this really cool effect that maybe you can't hear, but I can hear, and it sounds really awesome. So we are going to be doing this in the concert. So right above measure 46, something that will help you remember what all of that was, right? Peaks and valleys, you can think of it as breathing when we go up and down, right? Something crescendo up, big crescendo down, something that will help you remember that we're going to be doing that for all of that section. Thank you, Logis, for your beautiful chord playing. You sure played those chords. Yeah, so that was great. So we're going to go back to the beginning of Carol of the Bells now, measure 1. And we're going to play through some other stuff. For the most part, I want you to be following the markings that are in here, but you can add a little bit extra of what we just did, where when you have something that's high up in your range, you can play it louder, right? So if I'm looking at like measure 14 of the high G parts, or not 14, measure 18 of the high G part when you play. Right, when you're playing that, right, that's something that can be louder than everything else that's in your life, right? Because that's the most important part of that section. It's the climax of this like phrase of the piece. I see Mike nodding along. Thanks, Mike. This is also true, right, of the Logis when you guys have that. I don't know when you have it. 38. Yeah, that's true. I have it circled in pink.
What
So
about 22 through
22.
26?
Logis and 22.
We're doing those.
Oh, that's also, yeah, we should talk about that. Thank you. So everybody look at measure 22. This is something that I want to write something in. Thank you for pointing that out. So 22, we're going to write, this is the one spot in Carol of the Bells that we're going to write something in. Starting in 22, start quiet. Suddenly quiet. I have written, there's an Italian word called subito. This means suddenly. This is measure 22. High G's, you don't have anything here. Low G's and baritones, you are subito piano. You are suddenly quiet. And then you grow, you crescendo to, regular dynamic mezzo forte-ish at the end of measure 23. Same thing with the high G's and the low G's in 24. You are suddenly quiet and you grow to loud, right? This is going to be true every time we play this passage. This is the thing that's like, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? That thing, you want to start quiet, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? That's the kind of feeling that we want to have there.
So what do you want in 24?
Yeah, you guys are, so you're the same thing, just quiet to loud.
But do you want us to be, you said it up through 23, but then.
Yeah, so that phrase happens twice. 22 through 23, the low G's and baritones play da 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 da. It starts quiet, it gets loud. We're quiet again in 24. Low G's and high G's play the same thing again. Ba da 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 da. You guys have something that's a little bit different both times because you're playing harmony parts, but same dynamic feeling. Yeah.
So it's actually 2 measures each.
Yeah, each crescendo is 2 measures. So a 2-measure crescendo at 22, a 2-measure crescendo at 24. If you're not playing anything at these measures, then you're not playing anything. You can be extra loud and play an extra loud rest. This same phrase happens at measure 42. You're going to do the same thing. Getting crescendoing for 2 measures at 42, crescendoing for 2 measures at 44. Same thing.
How about 38 through 41 for low G's?
Yeah, that's that same spot where you're, yes, energy loud, yeah.
42, do we, same thing?
Yep, 42, same thing as at whatever measure that was, 22. 42 and 22, same dynamic markings. If you're playing, you're getting louder for 2 measures. This also happens,
124.
yep, that's what I'm turning us to now. It also happens at 124, and it happens at
144.
144, yes. So
We
one,
don't, because we just have rest.
yeah, it's awesome. So 124 and 144, again, you have little 2-measure phrases that sound like do 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 do. You should crescendo through those 2-measure phrases. Start quiet, get louder. I will dictate these as we go. I also have some stuff for the ending, but we'll talk about it when we get to the end. So, this is something that will make sense to you as we play it, so don't worry too much about having it perfectly written down right now. Here we go. Starting at the beginning. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is our speed, okay? Try to stay with me and not rush. Right? Measure 1. 1, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, high G's energy, 20, 21, nice and quiet, growing, 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 quiet, growing, 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 26, 2, 3, 27, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 30, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Low G's. Get quiet. 44. Very good. I know it was a little bit of a weird transition, but we got there. Measure 50. 51. 52. 3. 4. 5. 7. Make sure you're listening to your neighbors. 59. 60. 7, 8, 9. Very good. 71, you're growing, remembering our dynamics. 72, still growing. 73, you're going down. 74, 5, 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 81, 2, 83, 84, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to your neighbors to make sure you don't rush. 89, 90, you're growing. 91, back down, back up. 92, back down, back up again. 93, back down, back up again. 94, back down, back up again. 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 101, 2, 103, 104, 105, 106, 7, 18, 2, 3, 19, 2, 3, 20, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Quiet. Quiet again. Growing. 128. 9, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 140, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 104, 6, growing, 48, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 150, 2, 3, and I'm going to pause us just for a second. You guys are doing great. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened in a second, but I want to remind everyone that we're doing our growing thing in do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and also talk about the ending. So, starting at 151, you are going to gradually decrescendo. Everyone there, I think, is forte-ish. Starting at 151, you are going to gradually get quieter until 156. You see pianissimo, right? 3 P's. That means quietest you've ever played. I almost don't want to hear you at all. And you are going to continue to get quieter from quietest as possible. 156, you're just going to continue getting quieter. There's an Italian word that we can learn, niente. This means like dying away, right? You want it to, it's like dying. Niente, niente. It's Italian for dying away, kind of. I don't really know if that's true, but in music it means dying away, right? And so from 156 on, you are so quiet, and you are just getting quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter until 160. I basically am not hearing you at all. And then 161, bass, subito, forte. Subito, loud. Extremely suddenly loud in 161. 162, you guys are loud. It says triple F, subito, triple F. Suddenly very, 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 very loud. 163, Mike, suddenly even louder than you were in 161. Okay, it's going to surprise, right? We want it to sound like, right, like a music box that died away. Right, and then all of a sudden the audience is surprised by bow, 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 right? So that's the idea there. So we're going to start in 135. 135 is where we're starting. Okay, we're remembering to crescendo in our phrases like in 144 and 146, and then we are dying away at the end until we stop doing that. 135, okay? It's going to be 1, ready, go. 35, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, low G's. 141, 42, 3, 2, 3, we're quiet and we are growing. We're quiet and we're growing. 148, 2, 3, 149, 150, we're gradually dying away. 52, gradually. 3, 4, 5, just a whisper. 7, niente, dying away. 9, 2, 3, 62, 3. Where were you?
Dying away.
The music box ran out of steam.
That's okay. We'll fix that next week. That's broadly what I want, though. And you guys have written down what I want, so that next week we don't have to spend so much time chatting about it. We are out of time, so that is the end of that. But thank you so much for a great rehearsal. I know it was a lot of me lecturing to you about things, but it's important. These songs are a lot of fun to play when we are all feeling them in the same kind of way. We want to curate a vibe. So, thank you, and see you next week. Thank you, online people. I'm going to check out what's happening here. What's in the chat? So like a whisper. Niente does mean nothing. Thanks, Rebecca. Rebecca from online says the word niente means nothing. So that's cool. Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah. See you next week, you guys. Thank you.
Nada.